Steve, we're back.
We are.
This time,
And you know what else is back?
yes,
The SteamWorld franchise.
the SteamWorld series. So,
Boom. I'm
this
happy about that one.
it is the demo for this SteamWorld Build dropped as of recording about 3 or 4 days ago.
I believe it was
Was it
Tuesday.
Yeah,
Last Tuesday at the
Yeah,
time.
no, that was 3 or 4 days ago.
Yeah.
Which comes off the heels of us doing a video, and I think it may have even gone up the same day, maybe the day after, of Anno 1800, which is an Ubisoft published
Yeah,
game.
literally like the day or two after.
This game in the SteamWorld series is very, very familiar. It takes a lot of mechanics from that game, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but it's in the SteamWorld universe. So we're going to jump into
Canon.
the demo here. Uh,
And I will say, while it's loading, that Anno video and doing that Anno video made quite a few of the mechanics in this way more easy to understand for me. It's like, I would prefer to play this to Anno without being
100%.
harsh.
I can 100% understand that.
I was wondering how much the environment will be different. Whether it... Oh,
Yeah, just going to skip through the story stuff because it's not good, bad, or indifferent.
I didn't realise there was a dirt road behind the train station.
Oh.
Oops.
So this is obviously the tutorial, so it's going to go through all this stuff how to move around. So you've got the WASD keys to move around. Q and E rotates the camera. And very similar to Anno, we've got different classes of workers. We're starting with just regular workers, so we can build residential houses and marketplace. So already a lot of things that are very similar. So I'm just going to quickly lay out some roads here.
The demo didn't necessarily save progress, didn't it? Did it?
Sorry?
Did the demo save progress at all?
I don't know if it does. I guess you can remember.
Because, yeah, I'd be curious, so this is actually one we both played.
Yeah, we've both played this a fair bit already. So I've
weird.
played it twice just to understand it a bit more.
And I've played it once. I ended up having basically 2 neighborhoods, essentially. Four. 4 neighborhoods, essentially.
So as with Anno 1800 from a couple of days ago, I'm going to click on a residential. It's going to go all through the things, and you just skip through these. So each house has a set of requirements, needs. This one just wants a marketplace within a certain range. Again, if I click on it gives me the range of it in the blue markers here. And by doing that and getting this house right next to it happy, I get $5 out of it, and I get 4 workers out of it. As I've got 4 houses, we've got 16 workers. Maths.
Oh yeah.
So, and I've also got $20 coming out of it too. If we come onto the hover over this sort of money, sort of in the middle here, I've got 3,700, just under 3,800 coins in stock or available to me. We've got income of 20, which is obviously 4 times 5. And we've got upkeep of $9, which I think is probably just keeping, the marketplace operating. So there's our, that's just 20 take making 11. What I need to build 6 houses, so just build 2 more. And everything has to be drawn by a road. So we do that, and that's why that little symbol's come up on the map on there. Yeah, alright.
And like that dirt road building and stuff like that's fairly intuitive too.
Yeah, it'll sort of, if I go like that, and it'll start doing. You can't do complete sort of markers, but if you have a building in the way, it'll go around it and come back again, sort of thing. So it is pretty clever to make it quick and easy to build a road where you think you want to put it. Now we've hit a bit of milestone here. So the milestones are, the next milestone is 70. It'll go to milestone 2. But as we've done a milestone, we've got some new stuff to build. Under the worker tab, we can now build a mill and a service shop. If we click on one of these residents, it's now got a service shop requirement as a meeting thing. So we're going to build that. We'll put it again. Build this a little bit evenly. Make it opposite that. That's one thing that's different from Anno, is that you get an instantaneous indication that they've all you've met their happiness, sort of thing. So now it's up to that, and we've now got some more money.
And I find that like when you put down buildings like that server shop, it's way more. It shows you way more of which of the actual residents get serviced by that server shop.
Yeah, it's a lot more. I think it's a lot more clearer than
It's a
what
lot more
Anno.
hand-holdy.
Yeah, Anno does the same sort of thing. Like it does that same indication as well. But I think in this game it is just a little bit clearer, a little bit more obvious.
Yeah.
And I think it's also a bit more generous in its range of each of these types of these things as well. So, what else we got? So we've also opened up warehouse. So it's got the same concept of Anno, that all the warehouses are shared. If you actually look at the warehouse description, bottom left corner, resources are shared between warehouses. So we've got that same concept. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a road around that service shop.
Arrow, real quick, can you just get the warehouse up again in a sec?
Yep.
So spin the camera around for me.
Yeah, okay.
Or just press tab to spin the warehouse either way.
Okay.
See how there's that white arrow coming out of it?
Yeah, I'm not sure what that actually means, because it means it's like the fact we've got...
My assumption would be that's the entrance, but it doesn't matter which way you've got it facing.
No, because it's obviously it's got a road connection. That's what the sort of slightly sort of wavy line section means. But yeah, so we'll put that there. I really didn't need to do that per se, but we'll do it anyway. So it wants us to build a forester. So we're going to the warehouse under the workers, click on the mill, and then go into the forester. Similar to Anno, it gives us a rough fertility, which is basically looking for 100. So we move out here, we get 14 and into 0 because there's nothing there. I'm actually going to build, I'm going to tab this.
I tried building one up on that little ridge behind the rock structure, thinking, oh, there's some trees here, it'll work fine. It turns out, no.
Yeah.
I didn't notice the fertility part until it was like, hey, this shit isn't working, yo. I'm like, oh.
I'm actually going to build... I'm going to build 2 of them.
Two, eh?
Actually, I'll just quickly get through this. You actually see that when I built that second one, this one's got 100% fertility, but that one dropped to 85 when I put that one next to it. So what we're going to do is remove that, get everything back, which is good.
Oh, I was going to say you could just move it using the helpful move tool next to the remove button.
There we go. So that one's got 100%, and 100%. Cool. Because again, like with Anno from a couple of days ago, you've got a production output here of...
I don't. It doesn't necessarily fully show you until I think you've got the mill down.
No, I've got to get the connector to a road. So I'm just going to build a road
that too.
through here. Build another road through there. Oh, and I just lost the 15% of utility because I took out a tree. Damn it.
Take out the road and then just restate the road.
Bit messy, but it'll do the job. Okay, so.
Yeah.
So 15 seconds to produce one set of logs. So we're now producing 2 every 15 seconds. That's a good production. So I'm going to put what we'll do is we'll get the old mill in place. I'm going to get them too close. Put that on the other side.
That's one thing I haven't noticed any sort of pollution. Like the financial elements aren't quite as the financial management perhaps isn't quite as deep as Anno, which keeps it nice and manageable.
There's none of the, so far in the game, I'll repeat that, in the demo there's no indication there's going to be a pollution thing, there's nothing indicating there's going to be a fire risk or a police risk like there was in Anno. You could have fire risk from your various factories. You could also have, if you weren't meeting your needs of your workers, they could start to riot, therefore you needed police. None of that has been evidenced so far in the game that they're going to have those mechanics. I'm not saying they won't, but nothing in the demo suggests they're going to have it.
Sadly, right now, nothing in the demo suggests a release date either.
No, but... but indications are it's not that far away because
I wouldn't have thought so.
This demo seems pretty solid to me.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
not much.
it's,
I've not had it crash on me. I've not had it bug out in any way, shape, or form. Probably the only thing that might not be there yet in terms of that is like there is voice acting. I'm going to skip through it through this. Maybe that's not been recorded yet. I don't know.
I think there's some. I think maybe some of the later game content may not be fully prepared yet.
May not be done yet. Yeah, so.
But what's here is a fairly substantial demo. It took me about an hour and a half to get through it.
Yep, that's it. Yep.
And that was sort of accidental.
Yeah.
Because I didn't realise that doing one certain thing actually ended the demo.
Yes, which we'll point out when we get there what that is. So. Right, I need to get to 200 workers, so I need to build a bunch more houses. So let's quickly lay it down. Now, if I run out of to make a house, I need 2. What do they actually use? It planks?
Boards.
Boards they call it. What do they? Boards or planks? So just
boards, planks, same shit, different bucket.
Boards they call them. Boards. Yep, that's good.
There you go, boards. What did I say? Oh, who cares?
Planks, isn't it? So yeah, so we need 2 planks, boards, sorry, now to build them. And if I don't have them, I can put the building down like that, and it'll sit there. But the minute the boards come available, it'll just immediately build it. That's different from Anno, where Anno even though you might have got the requirement, like it just popped up then. In Anno, you had to go back to the building and actually build it again, sort of thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it's a little bit different.
I remember that you put. I don't know.
You can put the buildings down. The same thing happens, but it does not immediately build it once the materials become available. You have to go back to it and sort of click a button to I really want to build it now, kind of a thing. All right, so we've got the same functionality. We've got a cactus farm here, so I'll just build that
like
again.
A pig farm, just not pigs.
Yep. Don't have any fertility requirement for this, so we're just going to build it. Actually, I might just build it down here. Again, I don't have the boards for it, and we can. Oh, gotta wait till that's built. What's it saying in the negative? Yeah, I don't just got in here.
Cactus.
So they have the same sort of concept with production and that sort of thing, but it's a far easier graph and it's far easier to understand and read than what we just saw in Anno. But the same basic concept is there.
Yes. I found myself running at a damn near deficit on boards almost the entire time.
Oh god, I had that covered easily.
One of the main things I always screw up in games like this is I always expand way too quickly.
Okay, yeah.
Because to me, the building of stuff and the expansion is the interesting part, not the very careful micromanagement of facilities and everything else.
Yep. So we'll just put down our fields there. And as you can see, again, it's got a worker requirement, so 15 workers. Similar to what Anno does, I'm pretty sure if you don't have enough, it spreads them out evenly across all the buildings that requires workers. And you just don't get efficiency. But I think that's what it was doing before. So, I'm just going to build a road in through there. You do have ornaments. You can sort of place foliage in the place, but I don't know if it actually does anything. I don't think it has anything.
I think I'm more or less like, I know the trees don't do anything for the mill.
Yeah.
I tried that. I put some of the decorative elements down in mine, like the sign that had the skull on it and things like that, and like a wheelbarrow and a place for someone to play a banjo. I think it's just there just for beautification purposes.
You can just make your place look a bit neater. Yep.
I never use the walls.
Alright, we need still need more workers. Okay, so you bring in workers. Alright. So what may ultimately end up being is we may... There we go, new round. We've now unlocked charcoal kiln.
Okay, can you explain to me that button that just opened up next to the move button? The one with the little pink plus sign?
Item tool. So you didn't do much with items in your playthroughs?
No. Oh, okay. No, yeah, you're right. Sorry, no, I ended up figuring that out eventually.
Yeah, so that's an item thing. So you can actually,
right.
When we get to repairing this this guy, the train station.
Yeah, you tend to find more of the items in the mine anyway.
Yeah, which we'll get to in a second. There's actually, this where this game is very different. And it actually literally goes underground.
Yeah.
Which actually is a pretty neat little setup. I do like it when it went underground.
Yeah, sadly you can't just dig yourself. You actually have to tell them where to dig.
Yeah.
But you know.
So we're gonna do this charcoal again up here. So we're gonna go into workers, do this, grab that, and move across. Do that. Build the roading, like so. Just a little bit. Missing out the warehouse, so we'll build the warehouse. Put the warehouse on its other side.
Maybe chuck down another mill next to this charcoal.
Just trying to get that fertility back up.
No, it's because when you put it down, it was only on 71.
Oh, was it? I thought it was 100 when I put it down.
I thought you knew what you were doing, so I didn't say anything.
No, I literally thought I had 100 when I read it, so I'm just going to do this again.
Oh, you should have just used the move tool.
Oh, it's easy just to build the damn thing again.
There you go.
The only thing I don't like about this is it does not give an indication before you put it down that it's going to do that.
Yeah.
What I mean is if I do this, there's no indication it's going to make this one come down. So
Slide it over a little bit.
Yes, there's no indication it's going to do it.
Yeah, no, it didn't, yeah.
So if I just put that, yeah, that went down 28% this time, so it's not... It's not particularly user... I think that's one thing I'd be, if I was giving them feedback, would be... Yeah, need to give feedback to the user that they're going to make an effect beyond what they're initially doing.
Cause an effect beyond just the initial putting down of the individual building.
Yeah.
Maybe slide that over just towards... Oh, okay, never mind.
There you go, got 100%.
There you go. I'll shut up.
We've still got 100. Beautiful. So, and we'll put our charcoal in there. Right.
Do you need boards? The boards? No, alright, boards don't go into charcoal. Okay.
No, so you just need the straight into that.
Yeah.
Now, what have we got? I still need to build more houses. So,
There's also one more worker need you don't have, but I can't remember what it is.
Yeah, you might be right. Just on a building, see what it is. Yeah, once I've got the charcoal stuff, and we've got to do the train station, which we'll do in a second. Let's just get the house numbers up first. Right. Not the best layout I could have done, but anyway.
Yeah, the rock, the bottom of the cliff sort of skewed it a little bit, but what are you going to do?
Yeah.
It's not like you're going to carry this version into the main game.
No, not at all. So,
There's a part of me that could see you playing this like on and off like every like 4 weeks until this comes out.
Alright. So I should have, you need basically 20 houses to get to the, there we go, there's the 200. So, already got that, let's go. What do we need?
You just need to wait for the train station.
Charcoal, just need to do the train station. This just costs 4 boards, I don't have.
I love that like you do all of that to get to a position where you can, I think you need to chuck another mill in because you've got so many of the foresters, but like only 1 mill. But anyway.
Yeah, but...
you put all that work and use all those resources to be able to repair the train station. The train station only requires 4 boards.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Part's really amusing to me for some reason.
Let's just bring in the production to see... So we're producing 16 4 wood. Yeah, you're probably right. I probably could do another mill. Let's do another.
Or just up near where you've got the kiln, the charcoal kiln.
Just do one here.
Or there, either way.
So similar to what Anode does, it actually does highlight the workers operating between the buildings. So if I click on that, it's highlighting this little guy walking across here.
Oh wait, I didn't realise that.
If I click on that little guy walking there, if I click on that, that'll go highlight, and he's actually, if I zoom right in a bit, he's actually carrying his bits and pieces. So it doesn't, as in Anode actually would show the line that they're running, this one just highlights the actual little NPC character as well.
I feel like this is just in some ways sort of a simplification of some of the mechanics of Anno.
100%, that's exactly what it is.
Which is where it makes, like, for example, for me, it makes it a more appealing version of Anno for me.
For sure. Right. Very good. 2 boards, so just need a few more. Right. I think now we should have...
Maybe chuck down some more more houses so you can turn them into engineers. While you're waiting for the boards.
Yeah, you can do that.
Oh, no, because the houses need boards.
I need to actually leave construction for a bit.
Yeah. Didn't think that through, did I? What a dickhead.
We'll do those. Let's put some roads down. Sure that was a good layout or not.
You're going to have a row in the middle if you're planning on going that side and the other side.
Okay.
Roughly, if my maths is right, which don't bet on that.
So it's 4 blocks per house. So... got that completely wrong. Right, I think we're probably enough boards in it. Yeah, we've got 10 prepared on that.
The old girl up and wait. No, it's hide.
I think voice acting's done really, really well.
No, it is really weird, and there's no doubt. I'm not doing that because of that. I'm just doing it to.
Realistically, the story at this point done that. But I love the character names as well.
Yeah.
So what is?
I think the core's a bit of a dick.
Yeah, I think so. I'm not too sure of his motives as well, so I think it's part of the reason.
Hey, yeah, I didn't think of that.
So.
Alright,
so we've now unlocked next set of citizens. We've got engineers next, so we've unlocked this. The house is upgradable. We can it'll highlight with a yellow arrow, green arrow. So do a couple. I think I need to do 3 if I recall. Right, this week, now that we've got the train unlocked, you can actually come into the train station and get some of these things. So if I actually click on that.
See, I never knew about this until like 15 minutes before I finished the demo.
Okay.
I didn't know that the train station you could actually go and buy shit at.
Yeah, so...
I found like a bunch of upgrades in the mine, and then I'm like, oh,
yeah.
Sell them at the train station? Oh, okay, I'll click on that. Oh, shit.
So what I've now done with that is, with that, I can now attach the item into the warehouse. And it's similar to what you can upgrade in Nano. You can now have more deliveries coming in. Probably not really useful in that particular one.
I was going to say, the production speed probably would have been the better upgrade, but...
What I'll do is I'll just put into that one actually, because that's got multiple incomings and outgoings into it, so we'll do that. Okay, so what are we doing next? Yeah, the mine shaft. Let's get the happiness up for the for these guys. So they need moonshine, and they need a saloon. So let's go build a saloon. A saloon will be perfect right there. Let's map that needs, and then you can.
Yeah, good old-fashioned pub.
Yep. So there's that, and then what we need is some moonshine. Now this is where you got This is a good multi-part production line. So
this confused me when I looked at it first. I was like, what the fuck's going on here?
So we've got sand shaping. So again, you've got fertility. which I think I've got to put some on this, the greenest bits.
Yep.
So somewhere in here. So what I might do is we might build that. Build it. There's a good spot. There we go. Build it. Now there's a. I'm not really sure again of the red markers, but I think it means it doesn't. So I'm going to build it there. And then we want cactus farm, which we can basically build anywhere. So we're going to build that there.
You already have a cactus farm.
No, I'm going to keep it to the same thing. So.
What?
And then from that, we'll do a glass blower, which we'll put right next to the cactus. Oh, that's not a bad. That's a bad idea to do that. So I'm actually used to pressing the buttons at Anno to do stuff. Alright, so we'll place some fields down for the cactus. That's that bit. He wants a road coming in, so we'll do that. And you still got 100% fertility. Good. We've got our cactus there. Let's see if I'm putting the road down through there, whether we can put that. Okay, cool. So that's that, and then just need the moonshiner, which we can put there. Alright. Alright, so now we've got our sand sifting farm there. That goes into cactus, combined with the glass blower. It's going to be built there. The moonshine factory there, and then that'll start to build the moonshiner, which will get into the warehouses and be shared with everything else, and start that going up. So
You're at a deficit of engineers, by the way.
oh, I am too, so let's go and do some upgrading. So we'll click on that, click on that. Why can't I do that? Why can't I do that? Because I need. What am I missing? Oh, now I can. We'll get us up to once they start coming building in. Go to.
I like the little red angry face.
Yeah.
It looks like the angry face from what's that Pixar movie?
Oh, name it. Yeah.
Inside Out.
Inside Out.
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yes. Bing bong, bing bong.
Okay. Another one. We can't do one more. Alright.
So does the train? I don't. Obviously, like I said, because I only checked the train station once. Does the train bring extra shit, or is it just?
I don't believe it does, but you can because you've got these. You can do this trade stuff down here.
Ah.
So you can actually go. I want to just get through all these icons here.
Oh Jesus Christ!
So you can basically. I want tools, so I can go that, and then it gives a ratio here. So you get $1,000 gets you one tool, so it's not the best ratio.
That's a pretty piss poor try.
Then I can basically do, like, say for example, I did that. I get $5,000 out and 5 tools in, not needed, because it's basically you'll get a crap load down to the mine anyway.
The boards though.
Yeah, I don't need that because as I said, I'll be, once everything's sorted out. Alright, there we go. So everything's now built, moonshine's on its way. It's still waiting for the original resource to come from that guy. So we will eventually start making these guys happy. And we'll probably start getting some, we'll get some more money in for a start. Alright, so we've got a little residential engineer section up here.
The haves and haves nots.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, that's why we put a wall between them. That's what I should probably do.
You're accidentally creating a class system.
A class system, yeah. Alright, and we've already got our moonshine being made. So there's no, when you click on a warehouse like you would in Anno, you don't get a full-on list of everything you've got in stock. You don't get that. Because with Anno, you click on a warehouse and you be able to look at everything you had, plus all the items. You don't get that in here. So I don't know how many. For example, I don't know how much cactus I've got stored, even though we've got a cactus farm being made there. But if I hover over...
What's the dude with the monocle next to the engineer logo? Up top. I never did anything for them.
Sorry? Oh yeah, that's the next level up. We don't get into them. In the next, that's the next.
I was wondering about that.
That's the next level up from engineers, but we don't get into them in the demo.
Man, talk about class system, fucking hell.
Yeah. Alright, so that's basically got that all sorted. Let's click on this mine over here, and we'll go... 4,000. These just wander around. Sometimes you actually get boards out of them.
I never clicked on any of them.
Yeah, they just randomly appear on the map, I think.
I just clicked on the chests underground, not the... Because I thought they were just the balls of thing that roll across the west.
No.
Whatever that shit's called.
Tumbleweeds you're thinking of?
Tumbleweed, thank you. That's all I thought they were, so I never clicked on anything.
That's what that's about.
I was wondering if you noticed that or not.
I've just noticed it now.
Yeah, I've no... Wait, go back a little bit. I think there's a roller coaster. Yeah, there is.
Yeah, that's a roller coaster. Yeah.
Or a minecart system, either way.
Minecart system. Yeah. So obviously in the,
but you don't
full
access
game,
that because
the full game will go into there at some point, I assume.
Yeah.
I
was partially expecting a bit more of a random generation of the world around that you're in.
There might be. They might end up putting in a like a sandbox mode into the game.
I meant more the layout of the environment.
Yeah, I
mine's
suspect
in the exact place. So's the train station.
I suspect that's kind of why I wanted to play it a second time before we did this. Now, why is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Alright. So now we can go underground. So
Going deeper
underground. Pressing 2 on the keyboard, we go underneath.
All right, we made it. And we'll cut
All that stuff.
I like Jack Clutch Sprocket. He's a great dude.
Yeah.
He's a good egg.
Yep. Alright, so underground. We will have to do a couple of bits and things. There's got a couple of quite neat mechanics actually under here. First of all, we've got top in here. I'm going to hover up here. We've got planks or boards from above. We've got tools, which is the second, which is that guy. We've then got rubies, and we've got gold. And gold's what we need to make various things underground. But first thing we need to do is you've got these markers up here, and there's one here saying there's high instability at the moment. So if I click on that, and I click on the infrastructure and then click on the pillar, it highlights where we need to place them. Doing that.
I didn't realise that because the pillar encompasses a whole area, so I put all 3 down when I did this.
Okay.
So I'm I didn't recognise the actual boundaries of it.
And smart. That there is a that's scrap. No, that's tools actually.
Yeah, it's tools. Scrap is in the hard rock.
The hard rock is not. Yeah. All right. So under here we're going to build a miner's quarters. Again, we can zoom in and out, not as much as what we can on top, of course. But we need to make a sort of a floor print that's at least 9 squares. So if I do that, for example,
I feel like this underground is more randomised than above ground.
No, it's not at all.
Oh, isn't it?
I don't believe it is. We'll find out in a second.
This looks different from the one I had.
Some things might be randomised in terms of the layout, but I think where things aren't going to be randomised. So, all right, we've got. So if I click on the little what I've built for the miners' quarters, if I was to place one more tile, I gain an extra miner. So I'm going to do that.
I didn't actually think about how many tiles I need to put down. I just threw down as many as I could for.
Yeah, eventually that's exactly what I'll do. But when we get going, what they're now doing is they're reinforcing the building or the mine by doing this sort of work.
Oh,
again,
is that what that's for?
That's what they're doing. Yeah, they're reinforcing it. Yeah, some things they can reinforce and some things they can't, which is why you've got to put the pillars in place to reinforce where they haven't got it.
But what we're going to do? Hey, you dig this.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the dig tool. And then I'm going to highlight a bunch of areas, and we're going to start digging out this whole thing.
You're going to start digging holes, digging rocks.
And then basically, and some things we can't do at the moment. We don't have the top of axe, or top of pick, I should say. But we're going to basically do everything. That's a good starting point. And the miners will just, little miner guys will just go in order and just start digging through stuff. Now, one thing I took a while to realise is this stuff on the ground here. you can't build on that until they come back and pick it up later.
Yeah, I thought that was a really cool little touch.
Yeah. Now, as they're taking down these rocks and stuff, we'll start to get the unstable warning again.
Yep.
And then it'll tell us we need to mark that. So that's probably going to be enough. So this here is a scrap vein. That's exactly the same spot I had mine, so that's not different.
Oh, okay. Maybe
I believe
the seed is the same for the individual.
I think the actual locations of some of the critical things are probably the same. But
and it might be the angle of that, where you've got the camera rotated might be impacting on how I'm
This is
seeing
exactly the same layout as I had when I played mine twice.
Yeah.
So. Alright, so just let these guys do their thing for a bit. And then once we do that, we're going to make this a lot bigger. And then we'll start getting... I think when I played this the second time, I think I ended up with about 8 or 9 little miners. And that's, at the point in this particular demo, that's about as many as you really need, because the game can't progress to a certain point where you just simply can't take out some of the rocks. So
yeah.
So there's a limitation.
That annoyed me. I wanted to dig more.
Yeah, I said it. But yeah.
I was like, I want to get more gold. I want to do this shit. I also wanted to just click on the dig button and just like pick the rock and have it dig itself up.
Okay.
Like just click dig like you would in Minecraft, but
yeah. So to make the mine bigger, you need. So if I hover over, the other thing this game doesn't do particularly good, well, the demo at this stage doesn't do. If you can click and drag like this, it doesn't actually tell me why I can't do that. It just says I can't do it. It doesn't tell me why I can't, which is I think one thing it needs to. A bit more feedback would be good. Is
that because of?
It's because of these things on the ground.
The rocks on the ground, yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't tell you that. It just says you can't build it.
Yeah, you're right. It doesn't even tell you at all when you go in there that hey, there's compact or impacted rock. It needs to be cleaned up before you can build on it.
Yeah, exactly. Just a little bit of instability. So I can't build there, but I can build on that one because I've got to clean that plot up. There we go. Yeah, I've got 48. I don't know how you didn't get the boards.
Like I said, I built like essentially 4 neighborhoods worth of houses.
Okay, you just built 2 quickly.
I went, I had like 4 different zones where I had houses hanging out.
Yeah. Alright, how many have we got miners now? So we've got 5 miners, that's not a decent, that's a pretty decent number. Might go there. Yeah, again, that's a clear ground. That does indicate I haven't got enough golden nuggets, which is fine.
Yeah.
So what we can do is we can go into our dig tool and just mark this stuff up. As you can see, there is gold there. Them there are gold.
And there's some behind the elevator too.
So there is, yep. But I can't get through the bedrock at the moment. Bedrock's what I can't get through.
I meant like to the left.
There's some there, yeah.
Oh yeah.
That one's there is sandstone. We get through that in a later stage in this demo, but not at the moment.
I like them putting a plate underneath the bracket, the brace that's holding the mine up. If you put a floor under that, it still counts.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Alright, so we now got a scrap vein. There's a lot of gold in this area. Alright, so what we're going to do is, first thing we need to do, now we're going to build, just get rid of all of that, get rid of that. Hold on. Right. So now we've got 6 miners, so we've got a decent little crowd there.
And also, you are right, this is the exact same layout I had, it was just where you had the camera rotated.
Yeah.
I saw it differently. Oh, that's a bad thing, because random generation is somewhat intensive, I would wager. And a motherfucker to develop too, I would wager.
Yeah. Right, so now we've highlighted the build that there. But we don't have prospectors, which is... Oh, I need more engineers, so I need to go back on top and upgrade a few more of these.
Hence why I had 4 neighbourhoods worth, because I just built so many different houses.
Yeah. Again, if I click on this, it'll upgrade one house, but I'm going to lose workers, gain engineers, so
Yep.
need to keep that balance right. Right border line. Now, got enough down here. Oh, we do. So we now can build our prospector. So now, again, similar to above ground, we've got different levels of underground workers. So I'm going to build a... That doesn't sound good, does it? Let's just quickly get some support. So I did make out a lot of that.
Pillar, that's the word I was looking for. Dickhead.
Pick that up.
Oh, I didn't realise they could just come and dig that.
When it does a collapse like that.
I never had a collapse, so...
Well, it's not a collapse, it's like a partial, like a...
partial, yeah. I never had one.
Yeah. So yes,
What's the metric under the money stack on up top? Where it looks like
that's
it's got
that's the income. That's the income. That's the income.
Right.
So this is a good example of what I think we could do with better feedback. So I was click and drag the 12 squares, or 12 tiles. It's highlighting one in red, but not telling me why I can't build that one.
You don't have enough gold nuggets.
Yeah, but it doesn't say that, because it still says...
You're right, it doesn't say that. It indicates like, yeah,
you've got
could
enough,
build it.
You could build it,
Yeah.
but I can't. I'll build 11, that's fine.
Yeah.
But, so we've got one prospector, and he'll start locking down that guy. And again, underground, we've got the... I haven't seen one yet. Oh, there's one there, I think. Is that one? I haven't seen any... There's one actually down... There's one...
One what?
Just start flickering. There's also chests underground, and chests we
Yes,
actually
there
get
are.
a lot of... You also get a lot of items out of chests. Oh, there's one there, but I can't get to it just yet. There's one just...
Yep.
there. But I can't get
That's
it.
where one of mine was.
Physically got to get to it on there to do that.
I love that you can click it omniscient, like you can just click on all the chests and the tumbleweeds and stuff omnisciently, but you have to be able to actually directly contact them, despite the fact you're not even down in the world.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so at the moment, because we've got... I'm not directing the miner guys to do anything, they're just idle. So if
Hanging
I
out.
click on the up here on the up on this slide up here, we've got mine floor 1. I believe in the demo they imply there's at least 3 levels of the mine.
Yeah.
Oh, at least the full game is going to have at least 3 levels, I think.
Sweet.
And at the moment we've got one prospector who's currently doing the scrap vein there, and we've got 6 miners doing absolutely nothing. They're all idle. So let's get into it.
Assholes.
So I think we can basically do all of that. I do like the fact you can just click and drag and make them do a bunch in a row. It's really, really good.
I was going to say there's some gold deposits behind your near your prospect joint too.
Oh yeah, okay. Get ready to put in some support. There's one. Yeah, so one thing is like if I click on this one, they're doing stuff. We've got item modifications, and here you can modify up to 3 items for the miners, and they've got things like they go quicker, move around quicker, movement speed. One that I had in one of the demos I picked, one of the sessions I played, is they actually do this reinforcing stuff, like 50% quicker or something.
Oh.
So that's another nice little neat one.
So reinforcing takes out the need for the pillars, does it?
Well, it does to a degree. Yeah,
Okay.
it doesn't completely stop it, but it's yeah.
Allows it to cover a wider period space. Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Yeah. And also puts up the little lights, which is neat. The lighting, the effect on here, look, I think it looks really good. This game.
I think it has I really like the look of it. Like all of the SteamWorld games have had really good, like
they've
really
they've
quite
different-
attractive games.
They've got a style to them, that's for sure, and they're
Yeah.
really good.
That's the thing that they nail so well is the style, the look of them.
Yeah.
You couldn't call them graphic powerhouses, but it doesn't need to be.
No, not at all.
We've learned that good art can be just as good as great technical graphics.
Yeah, for sure. Just made the... Yeah, we've got 7 miners, which is good. So I might need to...
Probably could have bought more prospectors.
Let's go and make that a bit. Here we go. 2 prospectors. I need to put one of these right there.
I do like how that, again, that red tab that comes up tells you where's unstable,
Yeah, so you
and
can
it
just
sort
click
of
on it.
suggests where to put it down to.
And this, all you then got to do is find the mark. Like the game tells you where you got to basically put them. Then the
I
game
like
will
that.
give you that sort of that 4x or 5x5 grid as a coverage of where how
I
widespread
wonder
the
how,
support is.
if there's additional difficulty levels that take out that sort of hand-holdiness.
Don't know. Yeah, look, this game just starts, doesn't it? There's no difficulty level at all. So Bedrock, we can't get through at all. We also can't get through in the demo, so we just ignore that. Bedrock. Let's get rid of that while we're here. That one.
There are times where it does seem the clicking doesn't seem to register.
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't seem to register. Get rid of all that. Can't get rid of the sandstone just yet. Can't get rid of all
Like
that.
the gold brick over there didn't seem to take when you clicked on it either.
Yeah. It's also what the other thing they do is they build these little fences, which is really neat.
Mm.
Oh, it's just like just a lot of little touches in this game are just really neat. Alright. So
You gonna build tools maker or what, bruv?
yeah, we'll get there eventually. What do we have? We've got 29 tools. Alright, let's go. Can't do much more at the moment down here, can we, in terms of expansion, because we need more.
No, you can.
Oh, we can. I haven't got
tools
I
maker's
just-
in a city. Sorry,
Yeah.
I was thinking that you put the. Never mind. I'm like 2 steps ahead.
Just I can't do much under here because I haven't got the necessary pickaxes to
Pick the
get.
gold next to that scrap vein too.
Oh, I thought I clicked on that.
You did click on it, but it didn't. That's what I mean when I said it didn't register.
Okay. Didn't register. Okay.
I love the little R2D2 type noise there.
Yeah.
Or Bastion from Overwatch. Either way.
All right, let's go back on top. So, so yep. Again, because we've gone to engineers, we can actually build paved roads, which I think does actually make them go quicker.
It said in the description allows faster movement,
it
but I
means-
never bothered.
Yeah, the Anno did the same, has the same concept, but I wasn't really convinced it made that much difference. But I think in this game it probably does. We've got some instability. Let me just go under the ground again and figure out where
Just
that
with the number of workers I built, made, it didn't really need it.
is. Yeah.
That's where I kept needing boards because I'd had so many houses and so many different projects and stuff.
Yep. Alright, so surveyor's office, that's another one that the engineers want as a requirement, so we just build that. Easy peasy.
That's right. I was wondering why I built one of those.
Oh, there we go. And that'll now probably get us to 10 engineers and some decent money, so I don't think making money is going to be a problem in this game, I really don't. So,
I did not come close. Like I said, the amount I built, I never ran out.
yeah, so I don't think
And
it's gonna
that's
be a big
always
problem.
something that happens to me. Is I always tend to run out of money.
So we'll just build a bunch
Just
of
like the real
those.
world. I just buy, just spend and spend and spend.
Just build a bunch more of that. It's good coverage of. That's the. Oh, does this guys not have? Oh, there is it. Okay, I thought it too. I think they've got coverage for the. No, they don't. Okay, I need to build. We can build that. Sorry.
Oh God, no!
There we go. Cool. Right, so we are on the doing this little guy up here, the scrap thing. So we're going to go into engineers, go to tool maker. It just needs scrap. We've got again. We don't know how much we've got in stock in storage. Doesn't tell you.
Hey, yeah.
It's obviously
It doesn't
somewhere,
have it
but
up top.
doesn't have it up top.
Mm.
It doesn't tell you anywhere how much we've got, so you just got to put down the toolmaker building, for duct building. I think it matters where you put it because it's just osmosis has got it sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't. That's the one thing. It doesn't, like Anna would tell you how much it had.
If you go into the graph, it might do.
The graph might tell you. Yeah, I think the graph does tell you. I think. Yeah, so we've got stored 24, but that's the only place to see it. Whereas in Anno, you would click on a warehouse and you see how much you had stored. Yeah. So that's
and
probably
you've got 50 scrap down the bottom.
Yeah, yeah. And we've got 24 tools.
Yeah.
So that's making. Yep, I need to get a warehouse close by, so we'll put that right opposite.
By the looks, you could also use another charcoal maker too.
What's that one? Oh yeah, good pull. Yeah, let's go do that. So how much of the... So that needs the logs. How much logs have we got in storage? 16 producing, demand 10. Yeah, we can easily do another.
You could also just stick the charcoal maker over near your other mills.
Yeah, I mean, basically you can put it anywhere. That's the point, because as long as it's connected to a warehouse within range, you can basically put it anywhere. In fact, what I will do is put it.
Oh man, the roller coaster's working.
Yeah. Alright, so we need a pickaxe maker, which I think's under the... No, I need 2 more engineers to get that. So it's 120 engineers required to unlock that. So what we'll do, let's go and upgrade one more building. And that and I'll give it, which is cool. There we go, and so that needs scrap, which if we come back into our here, we've got 15 storage, which is cool. We need more foresters, which I think I probably 16 producing. I'll probably maybe just leave that for the time being. I might just build this and see if I've got enough to actually just build it and have enough. Why is that not allowing me to place that?
Because you've got that menu in the way.
Yeah, so it's weird. Okay.
Yeah, I had that happen a couple of times.
So, waiting for a resource delivery, because it's waiting because it hasn't... Oh! Oh, 1 ruby. Oh, thanks.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, sometimes they give you other stuff other
Son
than
of a bitch!
Yeah, I've had that a couple of times.
I didn't.
I got bored a couple of times. I've had rubies once or twice. Yeah. They just randomly generate, so... Right, now we're making pickaxes. So what that now means is we can...
Bust open some harder shit down in the mine.
So we go back down to the mine. And because we've got that done, we can now do bridges, which is a neat thing. We'll come to bridges in a moment. We can build mechanics quarters, which is what we're going to build next, because that allows us to build a one of workshop. Did I need to do that? No, I didn't actually. And from there we can build living tools. Basically it's a machine that takes down the scrap vein rather than having the little prospectors do it. It's quicker, etc. So, right. Let's
There's a tool, was it if you slide the camera back and to the right a little bit?
Back and to the right, yeah.
Next to the 2 gold chunks there.
Oh yeah, I've realised that, yeah. Now we've got the bigger tools. Well, let's get our miners to work. They can now take down brittle bedrock, which is what that one. They can also now take down sandstone. So we're going to set these guys to work.
Minecraft made me understand that sandrock was way softer than sand.
So the good thing is you can just queue up all this stuff and they'll just do it.
Yeah.
What we just need to make sure is as we go along that we get out. So there's a chest. Put that in. And it gives us rubies.
Man,
one. Can't be one mess there. So one downside for doing too much in a row, they just leave the block piles around.
Yeah. You can't build shit and then it's
You
like,
can't build
oh,
shit.
cave in, oh shit!
Yeah, no, more rubies. Four.
You asshole.
You can also have just straight up rubies like that too.
Yeah.
So.
I think the thing behind it is one of the things you need too.
Yeah, that's all.
Oh, you can speed it up!
Yeah, you can speed it up. It doesn't make a big difference, I don't think.
It makes a bit of a difference.
It did make a difference, but... There. Hopefully soon they'll come back here and clean this stuff up. I'll get a put one there.
Hey, you rotten little bastards, come back and clean up your mess!
What I could do is really quickly. Now we're going to 8 monitors, which is good.
You probably expand your number of prospectors too.
We'll in a bit. I guess I'll wait until I built this munching machine.
You need another pillar bit there.
Yep. So you need these guys here, these mechanic quarters, to build this machine.
So what's your mechanic?
Again, place 4 more tiles and get an extra one of those extractors. So just by expanding these, you can just get more options essentially. There we go. So that'll now do that. And again, you can put items inside these guys to make them go faster, stuff like that. Alright, so we've got what we're aiming for is this iron vein, which is what it wants us to do. So, ironium vein. So, what we'll do is we'll just do basically that.
I like how it looks like you got this little swarm of deathbots walking over
Yeah.
to it.
Yeah,
Kill the dirt.
just the look of it is just really, really neat.
Yeah.
It's just really, really good.
I still think Dig 2 is their best book.
Yeah, probably could. I'll probably do that. Right, so now we've got that exposed, we can click on the dig tool, and our other prospectors would have been idle for the last little while since we built that machine. We'll come and start digging that. Now I could expand this guy and get an extra extractor and then plonk that there. So we do the same thing, so we could do that as well. Let me just check, there's another tool just dig through there. Let's see if that exposes that guy. Got a bunch more down here. Let's go into that tool. Always work. Get rid of all that. Get in advance to do that. Oh, I did expose that. Cool. And we get this time. Alright, now I think this is exactly the same one I had before.
I got that there too.
This is a service income, so this is really good. So what we can do with this guy, so come into here and click on items. And we got this one here. Rate that increases income from all residential buildings. So we go back on top. And what we can do is, I think we could go, there we do it. Look on that. For some reason they're happy. I don't know why they're happy. Doesn't make any sense.
Yay, we get to pay more money!
Yeah, and our income has gone up basically because of that. So
yeah,
the amount of money we get per. So it says it's got 40. It's very accurate.
The worker get the worker pay the worker speed increase from the trainer.
Yeah, could do that too. Yeah. So we've got 33 money there. Put it back in again, and we now go up to 40. So yeah, it's a good little thing to get that one. Which one's that one? Is that that one?
Oh, you don't have it anymore.
Yeah, it doesn't go there. Damn it. Mine equipment recruit +3 minus. So you put that in and get more minus. That might be handy. What's that one? Service items, season some bonus +2. I'm not too sure what that actually means.
It'd be somewhat similar to the one you just put on the pub.
Yeah,
probably. On the saloon.
Yeah. Let's go back. Go back under it. Alright, let's figure out what's happened there. Now, complete the whole orientation. There we go. There's another iron vein just on the other side here too. Just get rid of that, get rid of that. I'll get rid of all this. I'm going to expand that. Expand that one. Second one of these. Oh no. Ah, that's right, it's a different machine. Got that.
Is one to it?
Yeah, they're both iron.
No, I meant the machine next to the thing, sorry.
Yeah, so I've got to... So I can't... I thought I could do it in the demo, but it's...
That's right.
I think I find a second one of these in this area somewhere. That's why I'm sort of just going to keep doing this.
Yeah, there is. I'm positive I laid 2 of them down.
Okay, even put them there anyway.
Future-proof it.
Future-proof, exactly. Future-proof, just click on that, just save it there. Okay. Yeah, so we've got 2 few pressures to handle efficiency, so let's go prospector, expand that, go again. What have we got now? 3. That'll do. Right, now, yeah, to actually finish the demo, we need to basically, I'm not going to, there's a thing in here we need to div up. I'm not going to do that just yet.
There's a chest.
What I want to do is go back on top, and I'm just going to build this thing, which needs that, because this will allow us to build sheets of metal, which is what we need to build bridges. Over there. Like that. So we need to build bridges, so we can actually build bridges across to here. And also, we can actually ultimately get one just through that.
Because you need to go over there anyway.
Need to go over there to turn off the thing here. So we can't get rid of that. We can't get through that. We can get across here and get rid of all this mess of that stuff. Coming through here, which we will. There's another scrap vein, so I might just get through that.
That's where that one was.
Get through there, so we can put another machine over there. We can technically get rid of those 3, not that would do much. Bedrock, bedrock, bedrock. Do that. So bedrock.
The golden tools that are over there.
Yeah, I haven't got the bridge yet. I've got to be able to build the bridge.
No. See where the chest is or where the cable's running?
Oh, through here. Oh, good call. Yep.
There's a bunch of tools in there. Gold in there. And there.
Just one of
Caves.
those. I don't see that. Ooh, what's that one? Prospector seed. That's a good
It's
one.
a hat.
The prospector speed. So we're going to there. Now the move 66% faster. Yeah,
Look at him go!
Look at him go. And we've got a scrap vein.
There's also another chest you didn't open, too.
Do you have access to it?
Yeah. Literally in front of that gold.
Didn't say. Oh, more it is. Right, so...
I wonder if the contents of the chests are the same then.
I think they are.
Yeah.
So far they have been for me, yeah.
Maybe I just wasn't paying attention when I played, fully paying attention when I played it.
Grab some
Highly likely.
Right, we've now got 6 steel. So now we can build some bridges. So what we'll do is we'll go there, we'll go there, we'll go there, and there. That means we can now access all this stuff. There's one on there, there's one on there.
There's a bunch of gold on the like behind your mechanic spot too.
Yeah, I think this is the one that gives the speed boost. Yeah, reinforcing bonus. go in there, and that means they reinforce speed at 200% quicker
Mm.
and move 33%. So we put that one in. So that's all that reinforcing stuff is a lot quicker now. Yeah, what else could we do?
Over where you're behind your mechanics, chuck a few bridges down. You can dig that gold and rubies there.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
You need more. You need another bridge or two to that part.
Yeah, that's fine. This is an interesting one. Production chance.
You had that at the traino, but
yeah. So production bonus chance 25%. Production. There's a 25% chance to produce an additional resource and greatly increase manufacturing speed for refine, which we don't actually get in the demo. So,
is the refinery just anything that refines items though?
I'm not
so
sure.
Could it be the mill or whatever?
It could be, but I wouldn't. I would expect that to be an actual. Let's see what it does if I go sheet metal factory. Oh, I can do that. Okay, yeah. I thought it was just saying refinery. Because refineries are oil-based
I think it's
stuff.
just any item that refines natural materials.
Yeah, maybe. Alright, so we'll find the first piece of old tech. That's basically through there. So, what do we got down here? So another scrap vein there. So we don't really need that, we've got so much of it.
Basically just need some bridges and that's it.
Yeah. Alright, let's go and put a bridge. It was an open pit. Yeah, this dirty water is interesting. I'm just assuming that's I think that's going to be something in the future.
I never actually got to trying to use that.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything in the demo that does it, that uses it.
Oh, okay, that'll explain that then.
So we'll click on that very last when we're essentially done with the demo, what we can do so far. Let's just go back on top for a sec. What could we do up here? There's not much we can do up here, I don't think, really. There could be more wood over there, I've got woods there. Let's just
Again, that's what I did.
So cactus there. What's that one? Spare parts maker. Oh, okay. Let's see what we're sort of...
I love the fact that they don't even think to actually just go, hey, while we're here, let's just dig this shit up.
Yeah.
They dig the stuff and say, okay, we're told done what we're told to do. Let's go. Smoko, boys.
Over here for a sec.
Man, all of yours are in the green.
Yep. I've struggled to get that one in the green before, but it seems to be quite slow. It's the glass thing for it's this guy.
Like I said, I had a massive board deficit the entire time.
Maximum storage is full of sand. Oh, okay, so sand. The sand's made at 15 seconds. And that needs to go into... Where is it?
Glass maker.
Glass maker. Which is 30 seconds. That's why.
Mm.
That's why this takes. Yeah, I need to build a second glass thing to make that just break even with the output of this guy. And I think that's needed 30 seconds too. Yeah, that's right. Alright, everyone's happy. It's happy there, happy there, happy there. Oh, no. Surveyor's office. Ooh.
You built one of those, didn't you?
I built one there, so obviously it doesn't have a particularly big reach. That's interesting.
It literally misses that one.
God, it must have missed it by like a square or something.
Move it. Use the move tool and move it next to the surveyor's office.
I think you're happy still? Yeah, you're happy. What?
That wasn't the thing to move.
That wasn't the thing to move? What was
But
not happy? What was not happy?
It's still that singular house there. That's the house you need to move.
No, it's not. It's happy. That's no,
Click on the
that's
corner
happy
one.
too. That one's on the window move. Right. Alright,
That one.
Let's move you back. And then you.
I'm sitting there pointing at the screen trying to go, yeah, no, click that and move. It's like, oh, wait, you can't see what I'm pointing at. It's just such a natural reaction to just point.
Yeah. I think everyone's now happy. Yeah, that's good. There does appear to be some sort of mention of a happiness, like a thing you can look into. I see that, but I'm not actually.
Put it on the graph screen?
No, it's not in here. Items? No, it's not there.
I don't know.
I thought there was something to look at that, but maybe there isn't.
Up on one of the top bars?
Yeah, I'm not so sure. I thought I saw indication that there would be something like that, but anyway. We'll go back down.
There's only one thing left to do, Graham.
Only one thing to do. Let's go.
You're delaying the inevitable here.
Let's do that. This won't take long because we've got 8 of them, so yeah. So that's basically once we've finished. Once this thing's been built and dug up, I should say. The demo will end.
No, you got to click on it once it's dug up. That's the silly part.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You can dig it up, leave it.
Leave it there. Yeah.
There's nothing else for you to really dig or do. So
yeah.
You can dig up those fossils back there.
Yeah, does it actually do anything? Does it?
Go down more. No. Alright, now up and to your left.
Oh yeah.
See the northwest corner of the screen? I think it's just like...
Yeah, I don't think you can do it though.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything to be done to it.
Yeah. So this demo is a really good demo.
It's got some meat to it, but it does a really good job of showing off what this thing is.
What this thing is, it's pretty much got all the mechanics in it. You know, you sort of know what you're going to get. It's just going to be, more of it, and scale up. Like for example, we're going to get, I don't know what the red hats one are, but I think that's obviously going to next level up of underground bots.
The next milestone.
Next milestone, we've got like in Anno, that third level would be artisans. I don't know what they're going to be called in this game, but probably something similar. They'll have their own set of needs, of course. They'll have more milestones, I'm sure. And the indication of this game is there's going to be things that are trying to stop us from putting this old tech together. And
oh really?
They're sort of like monsters are going to be in this mine, I believe.
Really?
Yeah.
Bureaucracy. That's what'll stop us.
Alright, so I'm just going to click this and then we'll finish off.
So there's no release date yet. It's just 2023.
Yeah.
Ain't no telling what'll happen when it shakes. They hear it. You have to be ready.
That chord just sounds
We
sketchy.
weren't ready last time.
So you see, we weren't ready last time.
Who hears what?
I hope there's a story that explains
I'm
that.
not sure what that old raspbot is talking. New arrivals.
What? That
I like that.
Sure she'll be...
Your daughter is fine. She will need some time to...
I remember that voice. It sounds so...
Yeah.
You traitor, shut your mouth.
And that's the demo done.
Sure is.
So it is a really good game.
Yeah.
Really good demo. Shows a lot of things. I think you see down there. See down here, left hand corner.
Oh.
Bug things. I think that's what you're gonna have to protect your miner
Oh,
box from
yeah.
at some point.
So that's what the red hat dudes will be then.
I reckon there'll be some sort of like protector box or something.
And
like
down
that.
the right-hand corner, see the sort of Leviathan mouth thing?
Yeah.
Or not Leviathan, that's not the right word.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Like a tentacle looking thing. Yeah.
That thing.
Yeah.
Dead Space looking motherfucker.
So I think this game, really looking forward to it now. It came out of nowhere, basically.
It was literally just that. Because Steam's doing a city builder, for lack of a better term, fest.
Base builder, spinning bitty city builder.
Yeah.
Theme fest kind of thing, yeah.
And then, and this isn't being developed by the traditional SteamWorld team.
No, it's got a couple of developers on it.
The Foundry or the Factory, I think.
Yeah, I think it's called the Station or something. Yeah.
I think you're right, actually.
It is put out by
that's the SteamWorld Tower Defense? What the fuck? Weird, bro.
But yeah, that's the demo. So thanks for watching. This game, when it comes out, hopefully, I suspect it's going to be the demos looks pretty solid, so I can't imagine the game's that far off. So I'd like to think it's the first half of the year game, but who knows? But yeah, it's gone right to the top of my anticipated list for sure.
Yeah,
So,
you mentioned that after the after we talked on Slack a little bit. I'm like, yo, did you play that yet? And you're like, yep, top of the list now. I'm like, boom. If anyone knows me at all, it's no surprise what my most anticipated game of this year is so far, but mine's fairly obvious.
Alrighty.
But yeah.
That's it.
Graham,
for
thank you for helping us
Build.
check out SteamWorld
Build. Yep. We'll be back with future videos in the next couple of weeks. We've got recording our Game of the Year podcast literally tomorrow, so that'll come up. That'll be up soon. So we'll
Probably
catch you all in the next video. Yeah, basically the same time as this, but
very
next day.
similar time to this.
Yep. Probably the next
Word.
day.
Thanks, Graham.
Thanks, Steve. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.